Good morning, True friends. I'm so happy to see you. This is Miss Jo, and I am talking to you from my house. And I know Miss Penelope misses you very much too, and she talks to you from her house. I'm sure you've already seen her. But you know what? There's someone else who misses you too. Can you guess who that is? You're right. It's Limberger. Limberger, hello. Oh, he's so happy to see you guys. Oh, it's been so long since he's seen you, and he's very excited. You know, since the Truro campus was closed, what happened, Limberger? Oh, he couldn't live there anymore. He had to go home, but he didn't have a home other than Truro. So what did he do? He asked if he could come home with me, and I said yes. So Limburger and I have been having some fun together while we have to stay at home, and he got to thinking, how about if we invite the children to see us while we are here at home and can't go to school? Oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it? It is, yeah, Limburger. But Limburger had this great idea. Yep, ta-da! He's so smart. He decided, let's read a story to them from the Jesus Storybook. And he absolutely loves that. So let's do that. We'll start with one of the last stories in there before Easter, the Easter story. So we'll go back a couple of stories from that. It was the night before Jesus died on the cross. Shall we hear about that a little bit? All right, let's go see. Limber, do you want to just sit? I think that if you are able to sit here, then maybe I'll move this camera back a little bit. Nope, that's not going to. Okay, so here we are. This story is in the Jesus Storybook Bible, and this is called The Servant King. Do you see that picture there? What do you see? Do you see feet? Do you see all kinds of feet? I wonder what this is going to be about. I see feet. I see chicken feet. I see people feet, more people feet, and maybe a cow foot feet. Well, let's see what it says. All right. It was Passover, the time when God's people remembered how God rescued them from being slaves in Egypt. Every year, they killed a lamb and ate it. This lamb died instead of us, they would say. And that was a wonderful thing. But this Passover, God was getting ready for an even greater rescue. But Jesus and his friends were having the Passover together in an upstairs room. But Jesus' friends were arguing. What about? They were arguing about stinky feet. Stinky feet? Yes, that's right. Stinky feet. Now the thing about stinky feet back then was that people didn't wear shoes. They only wore sandals, which might sound unusual, except that the streets in those days were dirty. And I don't mean dusty dirty. I mean where you can imagine the stuff on the street that ended up on their feet. So anyway, someone had to wash away the dirt, but it was a dreadful job. Who on earth would ever dream of volunteering to do it? Only the lowliest servant. I'm not the servant, said Peter. Nor am I, said Matthew. Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, picked up a basin of water, knelt down, and started to wash his friend's feet. "You can't," Peter said. He didn't understand about Jesus being the servant king. "If you don't let me wash away the dirt, Peter," Jesus said, "you can't be close to me." Jesus knew that what people needed most was to be clean on the inside. All the dirt on their feet was nothing compared to the inside of their hearts. "Then wash me," Peter said. "All of me," he said, with his eyes starting to fill up with tears. One by one, Jesus washed everyone's feet. "I'm doing this because I love you," Jesus explained. "Do this for one another." Now, one of Jesus' friends had made a bad plan. No one else knew what that plan was, but Jesus knew, and so did Judas. Judas was going to help the leaders capture Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. "Go on, Judas," Jesus said. And Judas got up from the meal, left the room, and went out into the night. Limberger, what do you think? Do you think that everything's going to be okay? Do you wonder what the bad plan is? Anybody remember what the story said? What did it say, Limberger? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Limberger, is that true? He said that Judas was going to tell the leaders where Jesus was, and they were going to give him 30 pieces of silver for telling him that. Did anyone else know? No. Did Jesus know? Yes, he did. Did he try to stop Judas from doing it? No, he didn't. Because God has a bigger plan. And we're going to have to find out what that is, aren't we? Oh, yes. We don't want to leave in this bad place. Well, we'll be back in a little bit. Take care, everyone. We love you.